Welcome to the Livingston Township Council meeting of October 29th, 2025. Statement of compliance with Sunshine is as follows. This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, and adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as required by law. Specifically, the annual notice was emailed to the West Essex Tribune and Star Ledger on January 3rd, 2025, and a 48-hour notice was emailed to the same publications on October 15th, 2025. The agenda and resolutions for the meeting are available at livingstonnj.org. Certain portions of this meeting may be closed to the public for the purpose of personnel and/or other matters as outlined in the Sunshine Law. Decisions made and/or discussed in closed sessions will be made known to the public at a later time. Notice to the members of the governing body and township staff: any use of electronic devices during this meeting shall be used solely for the purpose of township business, and any communications are subject to the Open Public Record Act. To the extent possible, this evening's Township of Livingston Council meeting will be live streamed via Facebook at www.facebook.com/Livingston Township NJ. Questions and/or comments will be accepted by emailing livcomments@livingstonnj.org by 4 p.m. on the day of the meeting and shared with the Township Council before the meeting. Each speaker should follow the rules of order in Livingston Code 2-15.3. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Anthony.
Here.
Quiptani.
Here.
Vieira.
Present.
Deputy Mayor Klein.
Here.
Mayor Meinhardt.
I am here. We're going to rise in one moment for the pledge, and for a moment of silence, we keep in our hearts, in our minds, and our thoughts the people who have lost their lives in Jamaica and the other islands in this terrible storm, Melissa, that took place. Last I heard, there was over 40 people in Jamaica who are missing, and I'm sure there'll be many more as days go on, and in Cuba, and as it goes also up the coast. And we also take a moment to give our condolences to the Anthony family. Al lost his father this past week, and we keep he and his family in your hearts and your prayers and your souls, and may your dad's memory be a blessing for your whole family. Okay. Thank you very much. I do not see Eileen Fishman here from the county, so we will move on to the presentation of this evening by the Livingston Old Guard. Oh. Yeah, come in. There's a mic. Norm, there's a mic.
Turn this thing on?
It's on.
It's on?
It doesn't light up, okay.
Okay, it's on now. Okay. I'm with the Old Guard. I'm the president this year. The second time I'm president, I was president in 2013. And by the way, excuse my hat. I have a Mohs procedure on my head, so that's why I'm wearing a hat. Okay. Everybody knows what a Mohs procedure is, you know. Basal cell and, you know, all that stuff. Okay, so the main reason we're here, first of all, let me introduce my two compatriots, Steve Schiller, who's the vice president, and Reggie Sims, who's an outreach officer for us. And we're having trouble recruiting, getting the word out to elderly people and all people who are looking for a social outlet. We meet every Tuesday. We've been meeting. I think next Tuesday is our 2,604th meeting. So we've been around for many, many years. Okay, in fact, this past week we had two ladies talking to us about medical conditions for the elderly, and one of the big problems is social interaction. And we have a great meeting every Tuesday. We interact. We have speakers. We have the school board come to us when they're running for office. We do a lot of great things. I think we do a lot of great things. In fact, there's a gentleman in our group, Dr. Hy Fisher. He's 99 years old, and he came to me a month ago, or two ago, and he said, you know, I love coming. He drives, he still drives, he's still his full faculties, and he said, I love coming here because I see my old friends. He knows every Tuesday morning. it's there for them. Okay, so somebody came up, we were discussing, let me get to the point, discussing how can we get a word out to people in Livingston. And somebody suggested this, and I thought it was a great idea, and that's what I'm going to propose to you gentlemen and ladies. A proclamation by the town council, something that can be put into the West Essex Tribune, honoring the old guard for over 2,600 meetings, providing a fair for social interaction without our phones, without our social media, just interacting with people, friends from various other organizations. There are, and the important thing is we are not a military group. The old guard seems to indicate to people that we're in a military. We're not. We do have a lot of military, ex-military people because that's our age. That's the age we were at. I was in the Army during Vietnam. I was lucky I didn't have to go anywhere. But some of the people in our group don't want to. I have a lot of military stories, but that's because I served a short time on active duty, and the guys who actually went to Vietnam don't talk about it. We know that. They don't want to talk about it. But we're not a military group. I was in the Jewish War Veterans. We're kind of dying out also. Nobody comes to our meetings anymore. And that's basically it. Steve, you want to talk a little bit?
I always wanted to say, like I watched the congressional hearings, may I put this into the record, right? So I have some printouts, and on our business cards that I just made up, it says, "You do not have to be a veteran to belong." So we're changing that idea. You know, my oldest daughter's 54, and when she was 5 years old, she was in a piano recital. She was very good, and the teacher said, "This is my youngest student." And I never forgot that. And I was thinking about Michael Vieira, who's our youngest member, the same way. I want to thank Michael for setting this thing up. And the other thing I wanted to say, there's other old guards. The one in Summit, tremendous job. They have over 200 members. A lot of them from, I think, Bell Labs.
Yeah, most of them came from Bell Labs, which is in that area.
But we got a correspondence, I think it's very interesting, from the Senior Men's Club of Birmingham, Michigan. I guess it's a suburb of Detroit. They're a thriving club with 565 members and 41 meetings annually, and it's their anniversary. They were founded in 1957, the recommendation of a former Plainfield Old Guard member. So we're not playing around now. And during the pandemic, we got really hit with.
We got hit badly with that. We lost a lot of members.
I think all the organizations did. So thank you for the time, and thank you, Michael Vieira, too, for being our youngest member but active. Thank you.
So we thank you. So thank you very much for coming, Councilman Vera. Thank you for setting this up. Norman, we always like to see all of you. I am going to just put a little plug in for the town council. When we run for election, we also come to speak to the old guard as well, not just the Board of Ed. All right. So I gotta speak up for the town council. All of us have appeared. Yeah, all of us have appeared in front of the old guard, so we do that. I am more than happy. We'll work on a date over the next couple meetings to invite the entire old guard to a meeting and give a proclamation, and we'll set up a date, and we'll get everybody here.
Remember, just
That would be
because we're
wonderful.
getting old, we still vote, right?
That's right. In fact, next Tuesday is Election Day.
Exactly, Election Day is
Everybody
coming
votes
up.
next Tuesday.
But we also thank you for everything that you do for your service and for everything you do for the town as well. So I know it's a volunteer-based group as well. So thank you for everything that you do. And I'll
Okay.
reach out and we'll get a couple dates. And
That'd be great.
you invite
That would
all
be
your
great.
members to come for a proclamation.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, of course.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, Steve.
Thanks for the no jokes, Steve.
We'll move on. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of the October 14th, 2025 regular conference and closed session meetings? Minutes.
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Against? Can I have a meeting to open up the public comments on agenda items only?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the meeting is now open for comments on agenda items only. Seeing none?
Okay, seeing no, I'll make a motion to close.
Second.
All those in favor of closing?
Aye.
All right. There is no final hearings or introductions, so all matters listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the council and will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a member of the governing body so requests, in which case that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda as part of the general, there's no other word here, general vote. General orders. Anybody would like to pull out any of the resolutions? Hearing none, Carolyn, would you please read all six?
Resolution 25-303, authorizing an application to the local finance board for water supply maintenance services pursuant to the New Jersey Water Supply Public-Private Contracting Act, NJSA 58:26 through 19, et cetera. Resolution 25-304, authorizing the award of a contract to Cecere Mechanical LLC. Resolution 25-305, authorizing the award of a contract to Johnson Controls, Inc. Resolution 25-306, authorizing the award of a contract to VACCON Services, also known as Pierce Eagle Equipment. Resolution 25-307, authorizing the execution of a settlement agreement. Resolution 25-308, authorizing the acceptance of streets in Bel Air Woods.
Motion to approve the resolutions. Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Councilmember Anthony.
Yes.
Reptani.
Yes.
Viera.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Klein.
Yes.
Mayor Meinhardt.
Yes, thank you. Can I have a motion to open up the public portion on any subject?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the meeting is now open. If anyone would like to talk on any subject for a 3-minute time limit.
Hey, guys. Good evening. Most of what I wanted to say, I said in the closed-door session. I think that it's important to address the camera because there's 250 people watching, and it sounds like, I don't know, maybe myself. I am the only human being that has anything to say that is wrong with this town. This town is rotten, rotten to the core, filled with bullies, bureaucracy, and complete and utter lack of awareness for the actual pain that is going on in families. I'm a child of Livingston. I grew up in this town. I'm class of 2001. I have also given my life for this country because I understand the value of the U.S. Constitution. I came to America when I was 6 years old in 1989, so I understand how important the freedom of speech really is. I also understand that I have about 1 minute and 31 seconds left. I'm going to end my session early. Oh, look at that. I was off. You know why? Because I'm a human being. And I'm really good at applied mathematics, as well as game theory, and I'm an amazing father. And the negligence of your leadership by empowering law enforcement officers that are actually criminals and actors with guns and badges have ruined and have taken away my life. I don't have my children. I don't have my home. I don't have my business. I'm a self-made multimillionaire. And I found myself being assaulted. If I was a female, this would never happen. Looks like my mic has been turned off. See, that's what you do.
Mike,
Silence.
your mic is still on.
Is it really? Yeah. It looks like the volume completely changed. All right, you know what? That's what happens when you have your children taken away after raising them for 11 years and never spending a single night without them in their home. You go a little bit insane. And I'm proud. I'm proud of what I will do to get my children and my life back. None of you, not a single one of you, have shown any apathy whatsoever. It looks like Councilman here is having a hard time not smiling. And I'll tell you something else. This is only the start of what I plan on doing, which is changing this town. You have become complacent, archaic, and stuck in the 1990s. We live in a digital world. I don't know what's going on here, but we have 31,000 people that are absolutely missing from the core importance of the government of this municipality. And of course, nobody would give a shit. Nobody even is here. Nobody even knows what's going on. And you've had a nice run, ladies and gentlemen. But I assure you, once I look at the numbers and I see where the money is going, everything will change. Thank you so much. Ms. Resnick has something to say as well. Good to see you as well, Mayor.
Hi, good evening. My
Right,
name is,
just name and the town you live in, please.
my name is Jamie Resnick. I live in Livingston, New Jersey.
Thank you.
I'm here today to state for the record that I stand beside Mr. Daniel Amresis. I too am the victim of the inept and unscrupulous actions of the Livingston Police Department, carried out in conjunction with certain private citizens and attorneys, and marked by a complete disregard for my voice, my rights, and my humanity. These actions have caused me profound trauma, violated my civil protections, and directly led to the removal of the children in my care. A loss that no parent should ever have to endure because of government misconduct and coordinated abuse of power. I am here not only to stand in solidarity with Mr. Reeses, but to demand accountability, transparency, and the restoration of truth and justice in this township. Mayor, before I leave the podium, I need to formally ask you, will you accept service on behalf of the Township of Livingston?
I will, up at our town attorneys can.
Okay, so for the record, can I approach and serve the Township of Livingston attorney?
Yes, you may.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jared.
And just to state for the record that I serve the Township of Livingston attorney with paperwork. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Anybody else comments on any subject item? Seeing none?
Motion to close public comment?
Second.
There you
Hold
go.
on, hold on. Let's wait. Oh. Okay.
Second?
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right, moving on. Reports for township officials and council members. CFO Ann Cucci.
Thank you, Mayor. I have just something in conference. Thank you.
Okay,
Nothing at this time.
all right. Barry?
Nothing tonight.
Okay, Russ?
Yes, we had a very successful electronics recycling day on Saturday. We processed 805 cars going through.
Yeah.
I don't have the results back yet, but we were busy all day.
That's great. Thank you
Yep.
very much. I should have said earlier, and I apologize, Jared Cantor, because we switched our meeting dates. We're meeting on Wednesday, has another town that he had to be at, so I apologize, I didn't introduce you. So for the record, if you want to state your name and the firm that you're with, I should have said that earlier. I apologize.
Gregory D. Emond of Antonelli Cantor Rivera.
Thanks, Greg, for being here. Any comments?
No comments.
Okay, thank you very much. Carolyn?
Just want to mention next Tuesday is Election Day, and I hope to see everybody out voting at the polls. We actually have Councilmember, Deputy Mayor Klein's son working for us this year.
Good. I think this week, Councilman, I think one son is not old enough to vote yet, to work yet. I think Councilman Vieira is doing the announcements, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Great, thank you. I'm going to try and do this in order, but if I get a day mixed up, forgive me. But Sunday, October 19th, the Livingston Kiwanis Club had a very successful Oktoberfest. It was their first Oktoberfest, and the money raised by the Kiwanis Club ended up going to, or will be going to the Livingston Volunteer Fire, First Aid, and other local charities in town. There was at least 2,600 people, and everybody seemed to have a great time. So I congratulate the Kiwanis Club for a successful Oktoberfest. As Russ had mentioned, the electronic recycling was last Saturday too. Another great event. I think the next one is in the spring. Probably in June. So that's great. Everybody always comes out to that. Sanskriti fireworks last Saturday. I loved the Sanskriti. We were all there. I think it's great for Sanskriti to bring their culture to Livingston, and everybody just seemed to. The fireworks were great. They did everything. So congratulations and thank you to Sanskriti of New Jersey for that. Just want to congratulate Anyar Dar. The Livingston Public Library honored him just recently for his Bollywood movies and books and productions. And I know that the mayor and Councilman Bhutani were there to welcome him and congratulate him. So we, and the entire council, congratulates Anyar Dar. Also, last Sunday was a busy day for the council. We started at Temple Bet Shalom, and it was a beautiful ceremony. It was blending both Diwali and Havadalah. I think it's Havadalah?
Havdalah.
Hadava. Thank you. And but it's a beautiful ceremony where again the cultures are just blending, and it was just very nice for all of us to come together. We also had the Big L Hall of Fame last Sunday, and we do congratulate all of the award recipients. Another fantastic event and fundraiser. Also, the Friendship Circle had their fundraiser, their walk last Sunday. We want to thank the Friendship Circle for that. Some upcoming events that we do have is the Recreation Department on Friday, which is Halloween, will have their trunk or treat at the Eisenhower Verizon Complex from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. They're probably expecting about 1,000 children to attend. That was the last email that I've received. I usually participate and have a car there, but yeah, Friday 4 to 6 is the trunk or treat at the Eisenhower Complex. Also, Friday is Halloween, so anybody going out, just please be safe. Sunday is daylight savings time, so the clocks do fall back. So just remember to set your clocks back. Tuesday, as Carolyn had mentioned, is Election Day. Whatever your party is, just come out, exercise your right to vote. November 11th is Veterans Day, and there is a ceremony that the veterans hold at Memorial Park at 11 a.m. Rotary food tasting will be held this Monday at Hanover Manor from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you're on social media, they do have tickets available for that event. They are $80, and that's, again, all that proceeds go to charity. And the last thing I want to say is happy birthday to my son, Michael, who was 26 today. Missing his birthday, but just saved me some cake when I get home. Yeah. So, and this tie he gave me, you probably can't see it, but it has his pictures on it when he was a kid. He had given it to me years ago, and I had never had a chance to wear it, but I said, today's your birthday, and I will wear it. And he was like, no, Dad, don't do that. But, yeah, I wore it. So, happy birthday, Mike.
All right, well,
That's
thank
it,
you.
Mayor.
All right, well, thank you. So fortunately, it was a little light agenda, so you'll be home early to wish Michael a happy birthday. So please wish him a happy birthday for all of us. Just a couple of thanks, Carolyn and Ann and everybody else who's going to be here early in the morning and late at night on November 4th. We thank you in advance for all your help, and we thank all of the high school students, including Mr. Klein, who will be helping as well that day. It's a great program, so we thank them in advance. And a big shout out to the LPD, not only for being here this evening, all the other evenings, but keeping us safe as well throughout the whole year. So we thank you guys for being here as well. Finally, our next meeting, which is the 10th of November, we will be starting the conference at 7 o'clock, and we'll be here in the open at 8 o'clock. And there will be a 48-hour notice going out for that as well. They'll be closed. Yeah, we're starting at 5 a session. We'll be starting from 5 to 7 close, and then we'll be going 7 to 8, and then 8 o'clock here. So, and we are still in open. We're going to go back to our conference, and we'll be in open session. So thank you very much.